Hello and thank you for joining me for another beer review. Then it's been a little bit of a break, but yeah, let's get back on it then and see what we've got here. So something completely different. Um, I've never reviewed a crowler, I don't think, on the channel before. So here it is. So the beer is Ever Clever. It's a double IPA from Bearded Iris. Bearded Iris Brewing. They're out of exactly where. Let me just get this up on screen. Should have got that up on screen. I know from America, but what part? Nashville, Tennessee. And yes, so I've got this place called Dead Crafty up in Liverpool. So their Dale Street, Liverpool website is deadcraftybeercompany.com. They're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of the usual bits. All their information is down below. But I got this on the 30th of September. So yeah, I'm just trying to. So this is 998 mil, almost a litre. So it's been in the can now. So what's today? Friday. So 6 days in the can. So I've had a short break. I've literally come back today, and this needs drinking pretty quickly. So I'm gonna drink it all myself. Not on camera, but yeah. So it might be just like a one beer night sort of thing. Quite a nice hiss on that. So it's classed as a double New England hazy IPA, 8.5% ABV. We're just going to go for my standard glass here. Well, it's coming out pretty quick because it's filled to the brim, but we didn't lose much there, which is always a good thing. And the stuff we are losing, it's going straight to my glass, my lad. So not too bad there. We'll leave it at that for now. Let it settle a little bit. So just over a one finger of white head on that kind of. You couldn't really pour it slowly, really, with it being the size of the can and the size of the glass and all that sort of thing. So it is hazy. It's got a nice kind of almost lemony. Well, it's not even lemony. It's like a dark rind orange colour marmalade. I say that frothy one finger head. It'll dissipate fairly quickly. But it is hazy. I'll give it that. But it's almost like it has got a bit of a malt body on it as well, which is cool. So the hops are saying in this whether or not they rotate this or not. I've just noticed that it's got almost 30,000 ratings, so I'm assuming it's not kind of any kind of limited release or anything like that. Must have done a few brews of it. That's why I was getting onto the hops. That do they do a rotational hop, etc. I don't know. I mean, I could go online and find out, but it is what it is. But it's saying on screen, bursts of flavour with Centennial Mosaic, Matuka and Simcoe. So yeah, Centennial, more of a kind of a West Coasty kind of vibe. Anyway, let's give it a swirl and a sniff. Oh, okay, really kind of. Definitely got some kind of like jammy notes in this. Definitely getting a kind of a cat pee dankness. Dried hay almost. Very kind of aromatic, perfumey kind of vibe. Overripe pineapple. Stewed cooking apples. I don't mean it in a way that's as an off flavour. It's just that the intensity of the hops. But definitely a kind of a sweetness in there, but an interesting one. Let's give it a taste, see what it's all about. Cheers. Well, shit. That's some beer, that. So it's an 8.5% beer. I wouldn't say you're getting it through alcohol, but you'll get it through body, you get it through mouthfeel, you get, you know, the density of the mouthfeel. Sticky on the palate, resinous. Kind of that hoppy, grassy, oily kind of thing going on. It's bold. Upper end of a medium body, lower end of a full body. That jammy, marmalade-y thing as I was getting on the aroma, and visually that marmalade look, it's there on the flavour. Apricots. It's grapefruits there, but it's underlying that there's other fruits bolder and bigger than that. A little bit of pine. It's more West Coasty kind of style. There is quite a bit of bitterness, I'd say, towards the back end. Whether this is full on West Coast, full on New England hazy or not, I'm not too sure personally, but especially the colour, it's more of a shade darker than you'd expect into the light. I mean, it's not that kind of milky, you know, orangey colour, if you know what I mean. That kind of, that really kind of creamy looking. It's not that kind of New England IPA. Whatever the hell it is, it's damn good. And I want to give out a big thank you to my good friend Adam at Mersey Beers. We actually went to Dead Crafty. We did actually have this when I visited Liverpool on a couple. Was it last? No, it was last Friday. Fun enough, a week today. So it's been a week in a can. So we're hitting it bang on a week later. But we're sitting here now. It's Friday the 7th of October now. So yeah, it's been a week in the can. And he very kindly purchased this. We was going to share it when we got back to his place. He very kindly put me up for a couple of nights, and we ended up not drinking it, and then he gave it to me to take home and have on a stream or something one night. So here it is, and I had to give it a review, of course, because it's a brewery I've never reviewed before. We do get their cans over here, but they're very kind of pricey, which is understandable. I don't know how much he paid for this Crowler, almost a litre of double IPA, but a big thank you, mate. I do appreciate you. You're very kind. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this for the rest of the evening before I go to bed. And yeah, it's damn good. Any other notes then while I'm at it? It's just got a lovely kind of resinous things play off each other, but also with a nice kind of mouthfeel put on that. Even though you've got these big bold flavours, it's very kind of tightly packed flavour, which is amazing. And it lingers on the palate as well. It's got that kind of quality you'd expect from a brewery like Bearded Iris for sure. As I say, I've had this one before on draft, which is why they got it on Crowler as well. And they get some amazing beers in by all accounts as well. So I will be going back to Liverpool at some point. And he kind of touched on it a little bit in a few hours I was there on last Friday evening. So, but yeah, it was a very lovely weekend all round, and I remembered it all. So, which is what I wanted. It was good. Anyway, that being said, let me know if you've had this before, whether it's been in a Crowler or if you had it in Liverpool. I'm sure it's been in other places in cans over here in the UK. If not, if you're in the States, so Ever Clever double IPA then from Bearded Iris Brewing. Let me know what you think if you've had it before. Let me know down below. So yeah, I feel it's a treat beer for sure. Definitely a treat beer. So anyhow, I appreciate you all watching. Thank you, and thank you again, Adam, for the beer. Really do appreciate it, my buddy. And I'll speak to you all soon. See you on the next one. Cheers.